Guys, we just got a big roadmap update from 4.3 all the way to 5.x, and there is a lot to cover, so let us get straight into it. So hello my cuties, welcome back. It is me, your Acheron. Today we are breaking down the latest roadmap covering Mortanax Blade and his beta changes, the 4.3 reruns, Himiko SP, and the Fate collab part 2 in 4.4, Robin SP in 4.5, and everything we know up to 5.x. Grab something to eat and stick with your Acheron till the very end. Without further ado, let us get started. Starting with 4.3 and Mortanax Blade is the clear headliner. He is a 5-star Fire Nihility hybrid damage dealer and support who revolves entirely around consuming his own health points to unlock his real power. His ultimate places Balefire Bind on enemies, reducing their defense by 30% and increasing all damage they take by 50% while pushing him into Infinite Fury state. Inside Infinite Fury, he gains massive critical buffs, becomes extremely hard to kill, gives every ally a huge damage boost, and ally attacks stack charges that trigger additional follow-up attacks on top. He is a mix of debuffer, sub-damage dealer, and hyper-carry enabler all at once, which is genuinely unique for a Nihility unit, and honestly the kind of character identity I love seeing in this game. We also just got the latest beta, version 3 changes, and they are making him considerably better. Skill HP drain dropped from 15 to 10%, and ultimate HP drain dropped from 30 to 20%, meaning he survives his own playstyle much more comfortably. Now, his special ultimate damage multiplier increased from 300 to 350%. Trace 1 now gives 50% damage reduction and 50% incoming healing bonus, which is massive for keeping him stable during Infinite Fury. Trace 2 now buffs his own personal damage by 75% when he is the only Nihility unit on the team. His second Eidolon converts all ally ultimate damage into follow-up attacks and boosts all ally follow-up attack damage by 75%, which is genuinely insane for follow-up focused teams. His signature Light Cone max HP increased from 24 to 30%, and the ultimate relic set now also buffs skill damage and activates from the very start of battle. These are really meaningful improvements, and I feel much better about his overall value going into the patch. For the 4.3 reruns, we have solid info from Kaspersky, who was right about the 4.2 reruns, so this carries real credibility. First half, alongside Mortanax Blade, we are expecting Yao Guang. Second half, we are expecting Cyrene and Feinon. Feinon getting a rerun here is a genuinely strong opportunity for anyone who missed him, since he is still one of the best hypercarry units in the game. Cyrene returning as a remembrance support also makes perfect sense timing-wise, and she is a really valuable unit worth pulling if you missed her first run. By the way, I am doing a 15 Express Supply Pass giveaway when we hit 25 subscribers, and we are so close, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the Acheron family so you do not miss out on the giveaway. Now moving into 4.4, and this patch is already looking absolutely massive. First is Himiko SP, and yes, our girl Himiko is getting a full special form, just like Mortanax Blade. An interesting early detail is that her height is reportedly around 160 plus centimeters, which is already a notable change from her original appearance. On her kit, early info suggests she may have 3 enhanced skills, which is already wild, because even transformation characters like Feinon only use 2 enhanced abilities. This implies a more advanced and flexible combat system with faster rotations. Her likely role sits somewhere between break damage dealer, hybrid support, or enhanced skill spam archetype, with possible synergy with Firefly, Rappa, and future break teams. She is shaping up to be one of the biggest gameplay shakeups of the 4.x era, and I cannot wait to see her full beta kit. 4.4 is also bringing Nova Flare buffs for Lingsha and Sunday. For Lingsha, the focus is around improving her break synergy and sustain consistency, mainly connected to Firefly teams. Personally, I really hope Hoyoverse keeps her flexible rather than locking her exclusively into one team, because flexible sustain units always age much better in this game. That is just the truth. For Sunday, the community concern is completely valid because he is already one of the strongest and most flexible supports in the entire game, and buffing him further risks making future team building revolve entirely around him. He is already insane, so why buff him again is an opinion I honestly share. Both could potentially get reruns here, given the timing and relevance. Now the Fate collaboration part 2 update for 4.4. After earlier info confirmed it is delayed not cancelled, we now have more details coming through. The main expected units are Gilgamesh and Rin Tosaka, with early anonymous info suggesting Gilgamesh follows the destruction path, while Rin follows the erudition path. There is also info about one Fate NPC becoming playable. This all comes from an anonymous Chinese source, still needing confirmation information, so please treat this as exciting early info and wait for proper verification before making any poll plans around it. Moving into 4.5, and the headliner is Robin SP, rumored to follow the Harmony path. Harmony units age incredibly well in this game because buffers stay useful far longer than most damage dealers, and Robin is already one of the most beloved supports in the roster. A special form that enhances her performance-driven identity further could easily make her a future-proof meta staple and a top priority pull. Alongside her, we are also expecting Aventurine SP in 4.5 based on previous info, though no kit details are available yet. 2 special forms in one patch is genuinely going to hurt wallets, so start planning your savings early if either of them is on your list. Now let us quickly cover 4.6 and 4.7 since we are firmly in early speculation territory here. There are strong community discussions around Kuchiba potentially becoming playable in 4.6 or 4.7. She has a high-quality model and unique visual identity, giving off strong playable character energy, and Hoyoverse has a clear pattern of turning polished NPCs into playable units down the line. No actual kit info exists for her, so this is purely design analysis and speculation for now. Pearl is also expected around 4.6, rumored as an evolution path character, focused on enhanced basic attacks and ultimate-focused gameplay, with synergy with Silverwolf and Evanescia, making her a potentially solid long-term investment across multiple teams. Sujilite becoming playable in 4.6 is also still on the table from previous info, so 4.6 and 4.7 could give us Kuchiba, Pearl, or Sugilite in some form, but any of them could still shift to 5.x depending on the schedule. Sampo SP and Void Archives around 4.7 also still have info floating around, but nothing new has confirmed or changed those rumors, so keep them in mind without banking on them just yet. Now for the news I know all of you have been waiting for. Yes, my cuties, we have some early 5.x info, and the 2 names attached to it are none other than Kafka and Acheron. As per sources, both of our girls are expected to receive special form versions in 5.x, potentially in the early to mid patches of that era. We cannot confirm the exact patch yet, and the info is still early, but it comes from sources with a decent track record, which makes it worth paying attention to. There is also info suggesting Acheron should receive a Nova Flare buff before her special form arrives, which would be a great way to keep her relevant while we all wait patiently. I am absolutely not calm about any of this, and I refuse to pretend that I am. Which character on this entire roadmap are you most excited for? Let me know everything in the comments below. That is all in this video. Thanks for watching and peace out.